Most freight brokerages promote their top brokers to management and attempt to create duplicates. So the thought goes that since they were top producers, they'll be the most likely to cultivate the same result in others. Unfortunately, that isn't always the best way to promote, because being a good freight broker doesn't necessarily mean you'll perform well as a leader. And in this video, you'll learn how to train, develop, and motivate your team of brokers to close more business. I'm Benjamin Kowalski with Freight 360, where we provide the latest transportation sales tips and training videos to help you reach your goals faster. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and all of the links and details can be found in the description box below. And for more free content, please be sure to add our weekly podcast, Freight 360, to your playlist. Let's jump into it. First up, training. Every broker needs to start somewhere and learn the ropes of the industry. If you excelled as a broker, there's a chance that you picked up on the industry quickly, or you may have even brought some freight experience to the table before you started. That's not the case for everyone. And as a leader, it's crucial to take care of your new brokers and educate them. This is going to take time, and it's a continuous process. Every broker should continue to learn and refine their skills throughout their entire career. And then you can use a mix of educational content, shadowing employees, sitting down and mentoring your newbies, among many other things to give your young brokers the best training possible. At Freight 360, we literally created the Freight Broker Basics course as a tool for teams and folks that don't have a structured training program. The training program isn't the 100% solution though. It's just the beginning. Professional development programs, team coaching, and one-on-one mentorship is key to grooming your new brokers towards real expertise in this industry. Next up, development. Now that the training wheels have come off, your job as a leader isn't over. Sure, your newer brokers know how to cold call, quote lanes, negotiate with carriers, track and trace loads, and all of the other tasks, headaches, that come along with brokering. This is when it's time to really lean in and develop your team members. Notice that I call them team members, because that's what they are. They aren't just subordinates or grunt workers. They truly are part of your team. And staying in sync with your team members' strengths and weaknesses is going to be a massive factor in theirs and your success. Because as they develop, you should be working with them to improve those weaknesses and capitalizing on their strengths. You can have one broker that is strong in sales coach a coworker that struggles in this task. You can start to move folks around and employ them in roles that are truly their strengths and their passions. You might have someone that motivates the team and solves team problems, but maybe isn't the best closer when it comes to prospecting. Maybe this is your next team leader or supervisor. You've got to really know your team and how they all come together to make this machine really run well. Understanding what motivates them, whether it's commission structures, time off, flexibility to work remotely, or a variety of other motivators. Everyone on your team may want something different. This is when mentoring and really taking the time to know your team is going to pay dividends. I always recommend having this conversation during the recruitment process and hiring, rather than a year or two down the road when a team member's burned out and ready to quit. Someone that maybe wants weekends off to spend time with their family is probably not the best person to be tasked with weekend dispatching. And someone that is hungry to make lots of money developing new business shouldn't be just doing track and trace. Lean in to the strengths and desires of each of your team members. And don't be afraid to have a different job description or comp plan for each one of them. It costs much more to lose an employee and replace them than you probably think. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to leading and developing a successful team than we'd ever be able to cover in one YouTube video. So for more on this topic, check out episode 100 of Freight 360, where Nate and I interview Trey Griggs from Lean Solutions. It's a great discussion about the other things we can do to help support our teams and our agents. And until next time, remember, whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right.